1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hello and welcome to Formula OCE. It is the Hungarian Grand Prix. It's Wednesday night and we're here for what should be an interesting race. We have 19 drivers. We expected to have 20 a little bit later on, so it'll be interesting to see how things turn out here in this one. As I just wait to see a confirmation of the weather. And the drivers ready to go for Hungary. One of those races where it can deliver the drama, can deliver the chaos that we all love to see. And it could deliver some absolute drama-filled racing here tonight. As the first driver should be coming out circuit here, so I just get everything ready on my end here, because that's what I need to. First car on track is Krudakama. It's not Edge. It's usually Edge that comes out on circuit first, but it's Krudakama out here on the circuit. Soft tyres are on. And it's a completely dry race here for the Hungarian Grand Prix. As I just get the chat up ready in just a second. Get everything set. As you can hear myself. Chat only. There we go. Okay, there we go. We've finally got that sorted. We have 19 cars here tonight. There's Urban Growth in the Red Bull. We got Stroke Race out there as well. Sparky out here as well. No, you won't. What's he talking about? What is Edge talking about? I don't know. I must have just missed it because I only opened up the chat now. But never mind. Here at this circuit, it'll be an interesting one. It'll be interesting to see the strategies involved in this because full qualifying. We've got medium hard. Could see drivers qualify on the mediums for Q2 and go medium hard. You can do the soft to hard if you wanted to, but you have to have good concentration around here for the softer hard. The medium hard is probably a nicer strategy to have, but a two-stop is very possible. Either on the soft medium or the soft medium soft, or some of you have said that they could do the medium soft, which would be brave if you can do that. Really brave, but yeah, as Krudakama's just coming around the end of this lap, and I'm just going to ignore Edge there, what he said, because he's out on track right now. Times around here, probably the 1:14. I don't know. I was about to say 1:14s, but I don't know. I think a pole lap around here is definitely in the 1:14 range. If guys are on mediums, they're going to try to aim to get into the 1:14s if they can. If they can't, they want to be at least in the 1:15s. As Kura come across the line to 1:15.1. So that just shows you the pace that we're definitely going to see here tonight. We're definitely going to see drivers get into the 1:14s on the soft tyres. As Sparky crosses the line now, and it's P2. Well, Sparky in the 16.6. Here in this one, Stroke Race out on circuit at the moment. Urban Growth has lifted off his lap time. The other Renault is about to cross the line very shortly. DRS enabled. Let's see where he can go. He goes to P2. So it's a 1-2 for Renault here at the moment as Stroke Race now comes to the end of his lap time. It's a 1:19.9 from him. Frizy now coming to the end of his lap time. Frizy returning after buying a Series X and making the biggest mistake of his life. Buy a PC instead. As Frizy goes P3 in that one. Which, by the way, hopefully soon things will get better on stream. I'm hoping to get a PC very soon. With a bit of that, the tax money. Make streams look a bit better, maybe some logos and shit, maybe able to put the standings on the screen and shit like that. Make things a little bit better for improvement in the future. Just for me personally, my personal self, for leagues that I do, not just in FormulaOCE and other leagues that I do, make things look a bit more important. Let's just say, as now Mamula's out there on a lap time. Criticama's out! No, he's just retired the pit lane, never mind. Edge has gone P2 at some point, I've missed that completely. So Edge goes to P2. Yeah, don't worry about what I said, Criticama actually. Edge is actually retired on track. Oh dear. Edge is retired on the circuit. After he's finished his lap time. That's just great. That is just great from Edge there. That is just fantastic. As Green Goat's now coming up to the end of his lap time. Round the last corner. Where can Green Goats go? Well, cross the line now. And he goes to P2 with a 15.856. So we haven't seen the two drivers that are tying the championship out on circuit just as yet. Another one to look out for. Jenny Gooch. The Gooch. Love Jenny Gooch. Podium is back tonight. And I know Jenny Gooch would love to get a chance on the podium here tonight. Would love to talk to the Gooch. So you've got to love some Gooch as about to start off their lap time in the Red Bull. Well, Paddy Crow, you just saw a shunt with Edge. Don't know what the hell he was doing. I mean, Jesus Christ. Q1, why are you pushing that hard? As we'll watch a bit of Jenny Gooch's lap here. We're not going to go for an onboard lap just as yet. We're going to wait till Q3 for that, because that's where the money gets made. That is Q3. Let's see what Jenny Gooch can do here at the moment. 26.747 and not too flashy in the first sector. No, we do not want to quit the main menu. The fastest time so far is 26.920. So Jenny's fastest in the first sector, but the game says, nah, we're not going to give you that. Unless someone else got the fastest first sector. We'll watch the end of Jenny Gooch's lap here. Don't want to go too wide there because you'll invalidate, which is very easy to do. I mean, previous games of F1, you'd be able to go a little bit on track limits here, but track limits is very, very tight now, especially the track at like Hungary. As we'll watch the end of the Red Bull's lap, let's see where Jenny Gooch can go. Will Jenny Gooch go to the top? Easily, a 14.0. Well, I didn't think that a 13 could be possible. A 14.0. Well, there you go. That means, I tell you what, if Jenny Gooch goes on the medium tyres, I tell you what, look out for Jenny Gooch's lap on the mediums. But boy, oh boy, geez, I might have some work to do for Sunday if we're going to see times like this. Thank God Hartwiggy and Jenny Gooch aren't in on the Sunday afternoon league. Hartwiggy out now on a lap time. Broken Reptile has not come out as of yet, as Hartwiggy and Reptile are tied in the World Championship on Wednesday nights. Cowboy say expecting big things from that Frozy 92 guy. Well, yeah, on P6 at the moment, a new Xbox, a new attitude. But he probably could do better in life if he had a PC. God. I'm not just talking shit now since I'm planning the plans of a PC is coming. Planning starting to begin. I'm just starting to shit talk. But hey kids, it's bloody expensive, so it's okay. It's okay if you're still on Xbox. Just like myself. As Hartwiggy now is about to finish off his lap time here. But to be honest, and even if he makes a mistake early on in this lap, it doesn't really matter. As long as you're in a lap that's like a 14.8, like he's just did, that's a safe bet to be having. That's why Criticama maybe could be under pressure a little bit. Because don't forget, the fact is that Edge has already completed a lap time. So we're going to have one more driver out, I believe. I could be wrong. Dear God. V Chris out on circuit right now. Chris, who of course in the Sunday League as well, reserves here on Wednesday nights here and there. and seeing what he can do here tonight, as I will be, because I just want to see how he goes here, even though I don't think he's racing on Sunday, so never mind. Little T goes P4 with a 15.5, so Little T goes up into P5 here at the moment. Who's down on circuit? J Nickel 2002 is currently in the last position of lap times. Football and Bo has left the session. Hopefully Football can get back into the session. Who's about to finish on lap time? Urban Growth's still done. Mamula's on another lap. Mark Pin up here at the moment. Do multiple lap times here can... Because soft tyres are just... Whew. Clearly your tyres, softs are not bad to start on, but boy oh boy, that can be a bit of a stretch starting on these tyres. Like you'll see later on at Singapore later in the season. Don't forget 7 rounds to go as now Muckpin improves on his lap time, 16.651 here at the moment. Sparky is slightly down. So we'll go to V Chris actually. Where's Reptile? Reptile's starting off his lap time. We'll watch the end of V Chris here and see what V Chris can do. And we'll see as he's actually invalidated. Well, dear, that's not what he wants. Reptile on a lap time now, seeing what he could possibly do. 26.9. Not a great first sector. 2 tenths off of Jenny Gooch. He can definitely gain that time back as Urban Growth goes to P11. Can definitely gain that time back in this middle sector, because this middle sector is such an important part of the circuit to get right if you possibly can. Not bad from Broken Reptile. Let's see what's the man who's second in the tied in the championship as Mark Pin spins to the right of him. Ferrari driver looking to see if he can get a good result here tonight. But just wants to skewer his spot into Q2. Actually, 15.7. That's not a great lap. So he'll have to go again, I think. I think he's going to have to go again. Chris is invalidated again. He might come back in for another fresh set of sauce. So Reptile might... It should be safe, but you may want to go again. Maybe. You maybe want to go again. So 5 minutes to go here in the session. Big names outside the final 5. This will be a 14 car, I'm pretty sure, since Edge's car's down there, and then you'll ladder up. So that's how full qualifying goes. So Notorious Conor McGregor has not done a lap time yet, but he's about to. Chris has gone for another one. So Chris is using up his soft tyres for a 3rd time. God help him. Boy oh boy, that would be a stretch for him. Let's see how he goes. 26.8. That's a very good first sector. Very good first sector from him. Let's see what he can do for the rest of this lap time. Tough part of the circuit right there. Through the 6 and 7 curbs. You just want to get it right through there. And let's see where Chris can go. Ooh, was it great through 11? Was it great? Was it perfect? If I'm Chris right now, I'd probably come in. You got time to come in and put another fresh set of softs on. And he does it. He goes around again. Although Reptile improved to a 15.466 as Chris does a 15.366, so never mind. Chris did actually not that bad. He must have gained a lot in that last sector. So not bad from Chris, and that moves him up throughout the field. Notorious on lap time. Oh, he had to avoid the Haas or Black Hammer. What's going on there? That was ugly. That was ugly, and he goes to P18. Hopefully for his sake he's got enough fuel to go again. Oh dear, that was ugly as. What was his sector times in the first and second sector? Oh, they weren't perfect. So, no, that's stroke race, you idiot. 27.0. They weren't that bad. They weren't that bad. So that would have been up for the field. So he might lift off here and try to get himself ready for another lap time. 2:33 to go. Still plenty of cars out on circuit to the side. What are we going to see here? Who could maybe bring themselves into this fight at the moment? And thank you, Paddy. So, stroke race out there at the moment on lap time in the Alfa Romeo tonight. Trying to see what he can do in this one. Trying to get through the corners as well as he possibly can. As Notorious gone, Notorious, he's getting himself really ready here. Nikolai is out there at the moment as well. So Notorious, yep. So he's slowing right down, just getting himself ready. He better go quick because stroke race is coming. So Jenny Gooch is back out there, but I think Jenny Gooch is just doing lap after lap, getting a feel of the circle, which I like to do. Stroke race crosses the line and moves up a place, goes up with the P18, but it won't be enough to get into Q2. Urban Gross retired, but that might be... Ooh, he may have to hold his breath a little bit there if he can make it through into Q2. Notorious to 26.9 in the first sector. Nickel. Let's see Jay Nickel can do. Mamula out there on a lap time as well. I believe Mamula has to improve because he is in the danger zone at the moment. And Nickel only stays P17, lifts off, so the Williams is out. Stroke race has spun. Notorious, can he surprise the Mercedes and get into Q2 here at the moment? See what he can do. Round the last corner now. Can Notorious bank his time and get into Q2? Easily. 16.077. And now Mamula is the one who has to get on with it. He does. He has to get on with it here. He has to move himself up for a lap time to try to get himself into Q2. If he possibly can is the question. Sparky improves on his lap. But the only one who could possibly... only two people who could possibly... Well, Nickel is actually lifted. As Mamula will watch the rest of Mamula's lap here and see what he can do. Apologies for that, folks. He should get ahead of Urban Growth here, and Urban Growth, Sparky is just going to hold on here, I believe, and get into Q2. Let's watch the end of Mamula. What can Mamula do? Can he get himself into Q2? Crosses the line, and it's a 15.3 P4. Not bad from Mamula. Very nicely done. Mark Pim moves up into P9. Notorious lifts off, and that is the end of Q1. Q1 done and dusted. And we're now going to move on to Q2. So, very interesting situation in this one. It just shows, looks like that Jenny Gooch is on top of their game right now. And he will be just living it up at the moment in position number 1. So, Q2, this is where the strategies really start to play out here, and looking forward to see what will go down. There's the results of Q1, and there are the drivers that are out. Edge, Urban Grove, Black Hammer, Nickel, and Stroke Race are the five drivers that are out. It's a top 14 for Q2. Going to be very close for everybody to try to get into Q3, so stay tuned for that. It'll be a very fascinating Q2 in a matter of moments. Right, Q2. 14 drivers. The best lap time in Q1, 14.0 by Jenny Gooch. And Jenny did very well to get that done. So it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out here in this session. 14.23. What tyres are we going to see be put on in this session? Who's going to go for what? Who's going to be more comfortable with what? That's going to be the question on everyone's lips right now. Medium tyres are on for Kruder, Hartwiggy and Jenny. As what the hell just happened? Well, Dutchy, I forgot. I forgot. I kind of forgot. I was too worried about winning. Jeez, these Sunday drivers just so cocky, aren't they? Reptile out there on a set of soft tyres. It could be a used set. It might not be. It might not be a used set. It could just be purely going for the soft tyre route, which I did say that soft hard is doable. Soft medium, I believe, can be doable. Can be, but you have to be really good with your tyres. But soft hard you can do. And Reptile could look into go soft hard, or maybe go the two-stop. Maybe think about the two-stop, because two-stop is very possible around here as well. Which two-stop and one-stop can be very equal if you're very good with your pace. If you're good with your pace on two-stop, you can definitely do well on the one. Beat the guys on the one-stop. You can definitely do that. So look out for that. As Reptile now begins his lap time. At a second off Jenny Gooch, so we'll be disappointed in that. But let's see where Reptile can go. 27.1. Not the perfect first sector by Reptile. As Jenny Gooch is what, 26.7s? It just shows you how Jenny Gooch is just right on top of the pedestal at the moment in terms of pace. It could be a factor to look out for next season in FormulaOCE. As Reptile, this could be a lap he may lift off. Frizy, first one across line 18.9, but he's probably just done a slow lap time there. What about Reptile? What does he do here? Yeah, he's off the lap. So that's probably, oh no, it's 15.6 for. And that's around the same time he did in Q1, so we'll see if he comes out on a set of mediums. He might see what he can do on a set of mediums. As Green Goat's out there on a lap time right now, Muckpin's about to finish off his lap. So we'll stick with Muckpin here. A team principal? Well, to be honest, I could still be a team principal without even racing. I'll just be the team principal of everybody. tell everybody, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and fuck you. That's all I'll do. That's what everyone should do. I think that's what team principal should just do. They'd be Mr. Nice Guy. Mark Pin lists off his like footballer Mo. Out there on lap time now instead of medium tyres. Hartwiggy about to start off his lap very shortly. And so is Jenny Gooch. But Green Goat's about to finish his lap time. Middle sector, top at the moment. Purple for Green Goats. Let's see what Green Goats can do. And now Green Goats comes around the last corner now. What can Green Goats do here? Goes to top 15.026 from him as our footballer Mo on these medium tyres. You want to be in the 15s if you want a competitive time on mediums, I feel like. If you want to be really competitive, you want to be on those 115s, maybe 114s, possibly. But if you can be in those 115s, yes, I think you have a chance to be in Q3 on mediums. Round the last corner, what can Football and Mo do here? It's only going to be 116s, 8. And Hartwiggy now is on his lap time. What can Hartwiggy do? Jenny Gooch starts their time now. And Hartwiggy now, see what he can do. Yes, I would do that, Tawana. I'd absolutely do that. As Hartwiggy invalidates, actually, I would absolutely do that. I'd do that now. Who cares about second and third? I just congratulate the winner. Oh. That's the life as a commentator. That's the life. Hartwiggy will go again. Mistakes were made. And the fact is Chris does a 14.809. These set of beams, you can do 2 or 3 laps if you have to. The beams have a good longevity here, so you can do that if you need to. So that'll be in the back of the minds of Hartwiggy and a few other drivers here at the moment. Reptile's got the medium set on, so we'll look out for Reptile a little bit later on, see what his time can be. Oh, a little bit of a wiggle there from Jenny Gooch. What can Gooch do? Round the last corner. This is a competitive time. It's a 15.2. So not in the 14s that I thought could have been possible. But a 15.2 for Jenny Gooch. So Jenny Gooch, 15.240. I think that will be enough to get in. But we'll see. Hartwiggy, not a great middle sector, I don't think. But we'll see how he goes here for the rest of this one. Tommaso, imagine not winning. True. Hartwiggy comes in. No, I'll disagree with that. Some of these drivers who may be not on the pace, getting a top 10 is bittersweet. Always is. When you're not on the pace. Trust me. Bittersweet. When you're not the fastest for the top guys in the tier, but then you get out of nowhere and you have a good race and you get in the points. Boy, it's a good feeling. Good feeling. It's one of the best feelings in league racing, trust me. One of the best feelings. As Goats for Life 2 start off his lap time right now in the Renault. Not a bad first sector, 27.2. Not that bad. From Goats for Life and Commentators Curse. The Deadly Curb at 5. And we'll talk about that Deadly Curb in Q3 with our onboard lab. But boy, oh boy, that Deadly Curb can bite you hard here at this circuit. Football and Bow, I think improved at some point because he's 16. No, I don't think he actually did. So Football and Bow has to be a little bit further back. Broken Reptile now, what can he do? Can Reptile improve on that soft tire lap? Green Goat saying, fingers crossed I can get in the points. I think you get the points easy. Easy. Very quick driver, Green Goats. This is 2 tenths up is Reptile. The eyes will be open from Jenny Gooch and Hartwiggy here at the moment. He just doesn't want to bottle this middle sector. Let's see what he can do here. Oh, not bad. Holds it nicely. 2 tenths up. But I think at the moment he doesn't care how far he's up, as long as he's up, and then he could start on the medium tyres, and it could look like that here right now. Round the last corner for Broken Reptile. Hartwiggy's on the softs. That's a big championship implications at a 2.74. Reptile will be happy with that. He's only nothing behind. Yeah, it's about 0.034 behind Jenny Gooch. So I tell you this right now, Reptile will be glad to see that. But he probably might be glad to see that Hartwiggy's out on the soft tyres right now. Ooh, so different strategies here at the Hungarian Grand Prix. Different strategies growing. Hartwiggy couldn't get the lap time done on the set of softs, on the set of mediums, and decides I'm going the soft tyre. 4:18 on the clock. He changed his mind maybe, but he's not. 26.4, that's the best first sector of the day so far. And we'll keep our eyes on this, because this could be a quick lap that could absolutely change it all, ladies and gentlemen. Sector 3, it's one. I think it's his teammate, Little T, who's on the soft tyres as well. Let's see what he could possibly do. Purple sector once again. It's just looking just better and better here for Hartwiggy to go to the top. And 13.989. 13.989. So Hartwiggy starting on the sauce. And yeah, so soft tyres going for Hartwiggy. And Crusade, I don't have a strategy. Well, it's just Hungary's kind of one of those places where you don't have a strategy, because safety cars could be very possible here. I said before, it's either soft hard, medium hard, or you can do a two-stop. Two-stop, if you're quick enough, you can make the two-stop work. That's the thing. You know, some people I've heard can do soft mediums, but boy, it's a stretch. A big stretch. A lot of drivers out there on mediums right now, so that just shows you the tyre that a lot of people want to start on. And I think Jenny Gooch and Broker Reptile will be happy to see that. No doubt about it. Little T continues on with his lap time here at the moment. Let's see what he can possibly do. Little T actually is off on his lap time at the moment, so Little T's just maybe preparing to stop for another lap. Notorious retired at one point. I did not realise that, so Notorious out of this qualifying and will not be in Q3. So it's 3 drivers now. We have to see who will be out. Sparky's actually slowed down there. Frizy with 16.5. Is that going to be enough to get himself into Q3? We'll wait and see. Goats for Life starts his lap time. Goats for Life on a set of soft tyres. Crew to Karma. Mamula on mediums. Mamula actually showing some reasonable pace here tonight. As a 27.083 from Little T. The McLaren now will be on it here in this lap time. Crew to Karma now starting off his lap. And Kruder. See what he can do. Can Kruder try to move up through the field with Jenny Gooch and Broken Reptile here at the moment. Is that Reptile? Why is he coming out on softs? Is he just trying to... No, Reptile, stay on mediums. What is he doing? Make it interesting, please. Make this whole thing... Well, I think he's come out behind time anyway. Crew's gone P7, by the way, 15.942. So Frizy could be in trouble, especially with Goats and Little T coming through. Let's see what Goats for Life does here. Crosses the line, 15.5. Is Frizy out of Q3? It may be that. He's going to go for it again, though. He's gone for another lap. He's only 4 tenths away from Muckfin, so he could. And Little T goes second. It's a McLaren 1-2 for now. So Frizy now has to find 4 tenths to pass Muckpin. But Mamula's on a lap as well, so Mamula could be a factor. Sparky's out. Sparky's out. Where's Reptile? He was probably just fucking with me. I think Reptile's just fucking with me. Frizy's 2 tenths down. Here comes Goats for Life. He better hope Goats for Life gets out of the way. The only way Frizy can get in is past Muckpin, but Mamula's the one to watch as well. Mamula's one to watch. Mamula could maybe get in as well. 54.996. Can Mamula get himself into Q3 on the medium tyres? Frizy's 1.5 down. He's done. Frizy knows he's over and out. The only one that could maybe shake things up with the sauce bottle is Mamula. Crosses the line. It's not enough. It's only a 17.125. And there it is. Done and dusted for Q2. Kruder, let's have a look at the times of the medium runners. So, Kruder, Jenny, and Broken Reptile on the mediums here in qualifying. So, it makes the championship interesting as the two men that are starting, that are tied in the championship, are starting on different strategies. Hartwiggy on the sauce and Reptile the mediums. The good thing for Reptile is he can go long on those mediums, but what does Hartwiggy go for a different strategy? Is the 1 or 2 stop going to be different? Are they both going to go for 2 different strategies? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see how that all plays out in the latter stages of that race, which I can't wait for. It's going to be fascinating. But here is the results at Q2 when they come up. Please. Uh-oh. 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 Please. Uh-oh. We got a oh, we're fine. We're fine. Alright, there's the results. I missed it completely. Because I hit A too quick. Sure-wise, I will send you the Discord link right now. Just hold on a second. Let me get the shared link. I'll sec. There we go. There we go. Oh, Dutchy's already done it. There we go. Well, it's good when the owner's actually doing something useful for once. I'm sorry. And the stream's over because Dutchy cut off the stream. He cut off my ability to be streaming this. He knows I mean that with love. Or do I? Oh dear. Alright. Let's get serious. Even though we sometimes don't get so serious here in qualifying. Sacked. Yeah, I knew it was going to happen. Right, who's going to be... Jenny Gooch is the first one, which is great because Jenny Gooch won the fast drivers here on Wednesday night. So we're about to go on for an onboard lap here in just a second. In just a matter of minutes. Give us your predictions on who you think is going to be on pole here at Hungary. Should be an interesting one here because Jenny, Hartwiggy, Chris, Reptile. Don't count out Kruder or Green Goats as well to put their fish in the pie, and maybe Little T as well, so look out for them. But Jenny Gooch going to be the first one to do a lap time around the Hungarian Grand Prix, and let's go on board. 14 corners this track. It's either good or it's bad. Let's go on board right now with Jenny Gooch. Turn 1. This is where the best passing point is here tonight, and where turn 1 you're going to see chaos lap 1. Drivers trying to get the best position. If you can't get the move done here at turn 1, you're going to look for it at turn 2. If you can get it done at turn 2, drivers will go side by side. I guarantee there's going to be contact through this corner here tonight, but for the case of the stewards, let's hope not. And a little moment there for Jenny Gooch as we're going to come up to the dreaded 4-5 purple invalidation for Jenny, but we'll stay on board anyway. 5, you don't want to hit that curb on the right because it's deadly, and that's not how you take the corner. Where's the next car? It's Chris. We'll go on board with Chris and continue on the lap. The curbs, crazy amount of curves, you've got to get it right. As now we come through 8 and 9, different part of the track. You don't want to go too wide here at turn 11 because you'll get an invalidation. 53.281 from V. Chris in the middle sector, not too shabby by Chris. And now through 13, get it right to turn 14 to get the run to the straight. What does V. Chris do here on this lap? The first one to complete lap, 14.727. So V. Chris, the first one to complete a lap time here. Muck Pin, the next one here at the moment. What can Muck Pin do? And then it's the Upper Tarry of Green Goats, and then Football and Mo, and then it's Crudo Goats will watch. No, it's Goats will be the next one after that. What does Muck Pin do? Goes P2. It's a racing point 1-2 right now. Green Goats comes into the lane. Mustn't have been happy with his lap time. Football and Mo has an invalidated lap. What does Goats for Life do? And after that, it's Little T. I think he's only coming out now for his lap. Goats for Life goes P2. What does Little T do? Little T around the last corner. Little T goes to the second. Yes. 14.948 for Little T. What does Broken Reptile do on this lap? The Ferrari around the last corner. It's a 14.216. Goes to P1. 2/10 off the lap time Hartwiggy did in Q2. But still not too bad. Jenny Gooch back out on circuit already. Trying to get their lap time done here at the moment. 7.27 on the clock. And Reptile, the man tied in the championship, on top at the moment. And Notorious saying your voice is so satisfying. Well, wish my wife would tell me that. Don't us all married men say that. Oh, no, my sex life is fine, thank you. I don't know why I said that. We go crazy here on Wednesday nights, like we always do. We have some fun. I said it before. I've done league racing commentaries since F1 2017. The shit gets real in the race. Qualifying, you just talk shit for an hour or 20 minutes. You just talk crap. That's all you do in qualifying. The race, you go full on pedal to the metal with commentary. As Jenny Gooch starts off their lap time once again after just not a perfect lap. Not a perfect lap. And I hope for Jenny's case it wasn't a fresh soft, but Jenny should have a good 3 or 4 sets of fresh softs left, because only did one lap of softs in qualifying. There's 4 and turn 4, pretty good from Jenny Gooch. I'll look at your reply in just a second, Dutchie, because we're watching Jenny Gooch right now. Hartwiggy's about to finish on his lap time too, by the way. I've completely missed that. Sorry, Hartwiggy. Only a 14.4, so only goes P2. Couldn't beat his lap time from Q2. Jenny, though, on a good lap, 52.2 in the middle sector. What can Jenny do here at the moment? Can Jenny put that Red Bull on pole here at the moment? It's had 2 wins in a row, by the way. 1 Austria, 1 Britain, and could win here in Hungary. 13.599! Oh my goodness me, that's a lap. 13.599, that is impressive. As the 2 racing points come out at the same time. That's a good lap. That's a good lap for Hungary, a 13.599. I don't think I'm going to beat that on Sunday. But that's a really good lap from Jenny Gooch. Very good job there. Green Goats finish off his lap time now. 4:37 on the clock. Let's see what Green Goats can do. Coming to the last corner. Turn 14. Wants to get it right. Doesn't want to do that, which he did. He has a little bit of switch moment. He actually invalidated, or does his outlap. This game is frustrating, my God. No, it's just given. What? His car's. What? 14.6 by Kruder validation. He would have been P4, but what? I don't know what's going on there. Okay, I'm confused. We'll stay on board here with Chris. And Dutchy is assuming that me and Dutchy make love, and well, that's the only reason why I've got a job here at the moment. Let's just say it wasn't fun. I don't know. Oh man, it's just been a shocking day today. I'm just having some fun today, and I hope you're all enjoying it at home. Stay tuned for the race and lap 1. Lap 1 is going to be adrenaline pumping. It's going to be intense between the soft and medium runners. Could we see a safety car in the early stages of this Grand Prix? As Chris with a not bad first sector, 26.6. Let's keep an eye on Chris here, see what Chris can do. On his best day, Chris is a lightning quick driver. And he will try to see what he can do here in this racing point. Oh, 53.0, not a great middle sector. But he could see if he could try to get ahead of Hartwig or Reptile. That's what he might look to do. Jenny comes back on circuit, but I don't think Jenny needs to come back on circuit. I think Jenny's got pole in the bag. Chris comes around the last corner. What does Chris do? 14.3, goes P3. Chris could go for another lap if he wanted to. He could lift off and go for another one. Save off his battery and go for another lap. Mark Pin now around the last corner. And 16.0. Does improve, but does not get ahead of Footballer Mo. And which Footballer Mo, by the way, 3 attempts up. Look and see what he can do. And she's gonna fill me up, just tear me down. I don't know what I'm saying. Footballer Mo comes around the last corner, and it's P6. Mercedes driver goes P6, 15.403. Doing a superb job there as drivers now make their way out. Chris has lifted off. Chris could be done, but he could go again if he wanted to. Little T is not going to make it out in time, so Little T P5 for him right now. So I want to see what Chris does here. Does he fully commit, or does he come into the pits? He's got a hot lap. He might go for another one here. He does. Chris is ready. Puts on hot lap pretty early. But hey, everyone's got their different traits. So P3 right now, seeing if he can get ahead of Broken Reptile. Jenny Gooch. At the end of his lap time, what can Jenny do here? Is an improvement in the first sector. Oh my goodness, it is. 0.12 up. Oh. And this will make the race very interesting if Jenny Gooch starts on medium tyres from pole. Will T's come out a little bit too late. We'll watch what the driver on pole right now is. Chris actually spun. Can the pole sitter improve from a 13.599 round the last corner? Now, let's see what he could do. Jenny Gooch, is it enough to improve on lap? It is only just 0.056 up on their time. Hartwiggy now on a lap. Football and Bo's done. Kritikama. Where is Reptile on second? He's broken Reptile. Can Reptile qualify ahead of Hartwiggy? 2/10 up. I don't think it's going to be enough for pole. Hartwiggy's on a very good lap time as well. So we'll watch what these two can do. It's going to be all about, and actually Hartwiggy, I believe, is closing in on Kritikama, so he might get a little toe. Reptile, 13.8. He'll be happy with that. 13.806 goes to P2. Hartwiggy's got Kritikama ahead. Is that going to hurt or hinder him? Let's find out. You'll get a little toe here, possibly. Kruta's actually pulled to the left, but Hartwiggy wants the toe. It's not enough for pole. And Jenny Gooch gets the pole. And only just gets the pole. There's the time, 0.045. Gets it done. Jenny Gooch on pole position for the Hungarian Grand Prix. Gets it done here in FormulaOCE for the Hungarian Grand Prix, and it's on pole. So Jenny doing a superb job here in this one, as there's the results. Jenny Gooch on pole, Hartwiggy second, Broken Reptile third, V Chris, Little T, Goats for Life, Football and Bo, Muck Pin, Green Goats, and Kritikama in P10. That is the top 10, and now it's time for the race. Someone's already ready up. Oh no, Jenny's forgot to... Oh no! Oh no. I'm sorry, sorry, Chad. I'm just reading the Discord, and I think Jenny Gooch may have forgotten to load their setup. Oh no. Trying to get confirmation of that. Well, it's people... Okay, so something's... Okay, so no one's ready up yet, maybe. Alright, this game is just... Oh, this game is torture. This game's like being in the torture chamber, locked in, and you can't make your way out. That's pretty much what this... That's pretty much what this game is. Has been for years. Just such pain. This game's just such pain. A couple of people have read it up. So let's see if anyone has cheated, because there's 3 people that meant to be on the mediums and everyone else in the top 10 meant to be on sauce. Let's see if anyone has done a naughty. Oh dear, Little T, get banned. Muck Pin, get banned. Green Goats, get banned. They didn't listen. Naughty. Oh dear. Well, there will be a steward's inquiry into those. I don't know what the punishment is, but I know there will be a punishment on starting on the wrong tyres. I know Uncle Dutch should be able to confirm that. So, naughty, forget about Little T, forget about Mark P and Green Goats, because they will not be winning this one unless they win by a minute. Oh dear. Hopefully everybody has loaded their setup. Outside the top 10, by the way, has not changed from the previous lobby. Frizy and Notorious both on the hards. That has not changed. That has not changed. So there you go. But Jenny Gooch now getting their self set. Here in this one. Apologies, I'm just making sure free drivers to get told that they made the wrong decision. Chucky saying FormulaOCE podium unless safety car screw his strategy. You don't finish first, you'll pass Bobby Ray Jr. I've never heard that before. What? If you're not first, you're last. As we're about to get underway here for the Hungarian Grand Prix, it is Paddy Crow in the P20. As I stop with my accent, Jenny Gooch versus Hartwig on the front row. As we are racing around Hungary, it's a good start for Hartwig, who's got really good set of soft tyres. He's going to be on fresh set. Don't forget, this lobby restart will help him out. Does Jenny look for it on Hartwig? He has to pull back because that could have ended badly. Reptile's had a shocker. He's down to P5 right now. Goats for life trying to look on Chris around the outside. Reptile will have a good point of view of this one. And Chris there doing very nicely here at the moment. And it's pretty steady as she goes to the back. But Hartwig on those fresh set of softs now. That will help out Hartwig with the soft, the hard strategy. But all Jenny has to do is try to hold on. He does not want those soft tyre runners behind to get past because that could hurt. In the long run, car round. Is there a car around? It's no one. Pretty steady as she goes right now, actually. Very steady between the field. And it's 1.5 seconds between Jenny Gooch and Hartwig in this race at the moment. V Chris P3, Goats for Life P4, doing very nicely here at the moment. Edge is around. I think that's Edge. No, it's two drivers. It's Fry and Edge. Fry's out. Virtual safety car. Oh dear. Well, Fry's stream will be very interesting right now as Little T's in. But Little T, I just want to say to you, you're changing your tyres in the pit stop is not going to do anything. You're still going to get a penalty. Unless this is for hard tyres, it stops. Again, Little T, it's not going to change a thing. Fry's left the session. I'm sure there was a lot of expletives towards Edge on Fry's stream right now. As Chris now looking for the move, trying to see if he can stay with Jenny Gooch here at the moment. 2.2 seconds between Hartwig and Jenny Gooch. Jenny Gooch doing very nicely. Holding off the two drivers behind. If Jenny Gooch could just withstand that DRS behind, could look pretty good here to hold in the position. So steady as she goes. First virtual safety car and Frizy out. Stroke race around. Must hit the deadly curb. Must hit the deadly curb. And it's your boys around as well in the Alpha Tauri. And Edge now sitting there in P16. So now we'll slowly start to get to the stage where the soft will start to soon, in a couple laps time, will start to be at a disadvantage. Not right now, but they'll slowly start to be at a disadvantage as Chris now trying to stay here with Jenny. Jenny does not need Chris to pass, because that would be lights out, I think, for Jenny Gooch's race win. But the most important for Jenny Gooch in this race is going to be that middle stint on these mediums. That's where you're going to gain most of your time on this medium hard strategy. That's where you're going to gain it. Because softs have that a little early advantage, but soon you'll start to see Jenny Gooch gain time on Hartwiggy. Because those softs will die in just an instant and will hurt. So, gaps starting to form here at Hungary at the moment. Crew to Karma in PA at the moment, trying to get close to Green Goats here in this one. Paddy Crow doing very nice. I've started P20. Now up in a P11. Paddy Crow doing a good job here at the moment. And I don't want to get a warning there because that will cost you. Notorious on those hard tyres. Notorious could be one to look out for later in the race. As Edge now trying to see if he can make some moves back up through the field. Chris now's on Jenny. Trying to keep the pressure on. Is Hartwiggy not pushing? No, he's not. Because he hasn't used much ERS. So Hartwiggy, could he look for a soft meet? I don't think he would. I don't think you would. Just don't think you'd go that route. But Reptile's closer to Goats for Life here for P4. And this will be important for Reptile in this race. He's trying to get past if he can. Jenny Good trying to get through. And I apologise, little T. Edges around. Edges around as Nicola trying to get past little T here for P15. As Hartwiggy gets a penalty. And Hartwiggy did that before. Well, Hartwiggy must be pushing if you get penalties this early. Could that hurt Hartwiggy late in this race? Could that hurt Hartwiggy with penalties? Could that be a big, big factor in Hartwiggy's Grand Prix here with getting penalties, especially this early on? You don't want to get penalties this early on here in Hungary. Chris looks to go around the outside of Jenny Gooch. Reptile goes for the mid behind. Oh, Jenny Gooch has a big slide. Chris goes for it. And that was definitely a... Oh, Chris goes for the move on Jenny. He gets it done. And Reptile through on Goats for Life. Apologies for missing that one, everybody. And, yeah, so Reptile through now. Reptile can try to claw his margin back up throughout the field. As Mamula and... Oh, dear, this is going to cause... Oh, no! Mamula's in the wall! His wheel's gone! His wheel's gone! It's a safety car. Where's the wheel? Where is it? It's disappeared! Oh, dear, it's a safety car. Now, this is interesting. You can make it to the end here as football, but gets a drive-through penalty. Speeding under safety car. My goodness me, there's so much going on throughout the field. My mind's been blown here. Missing that. Hartwiggy will come in, so will Chris. You can make it on the hards here to the end, but boy oh boy, it's a long road to the end. And could that be... No, he's got the mediums. He's got the 2. Ooh, okay. He's got the 2-stop. Interesting. What does Chris do? Hards. Chris going to the end. Goats for Life going to the end. Football and Bo will go to the end. What does Muckpin do? You can go to the end on these hards. You can. It's a stretch, but it can be done. Muckpin goes on softs. Interesting strategy. Paddy Crow looks like he's gone for another set of mediums as the drivers now. So strategies very interesting here at the moment. Muckpin softs. Hards for Obergraf, so he's gone to the end. Little T's go on the mediums, so he'll go another stop. So will Paddy. Jay Nicola will go on the hards. He'll go to the end stroke race. What will stroke race do here? Stroke will go on a set of hards. So the disadvantage for Hartwiggy is he has to get through cars. But the fact he's most likely to go on soft, medium, unless he stretches these sets of mediums very long to softs. Unless he stretches them out. That's the thing. The thing for Jenny Goach and Reptile right now is they have clean air. They pretty much have clean air right now and run their own race. But boy, oh boy, ooh, Chris and Goats might be a good strategy here. This may be a real good strategy for Chris and Goats. But they have to manage their tyres right. That's the thing. I think Jenny and Reptile have to do is try to get a good 10-second margin, over those hard runners, which they can do because right now these mediums will be in prime position. These mediums will be at the good state that they will be, and they can do that. For Hartwiggy right now, he has to get through traffic. He's doing this two-stop, and he has to make it work. Because there's no way, in my opinion, he goes soft, medium, hard. You just can't do that. You can't. With his strategy right now, you just can't. I don't think that's the way to go. His best strategy to go right now is soft, medium. Absolutely is. But if you're going soft, medium, hard, boy, you're losing out a bit unless you're that confident that you're going to get some good pace on the hards. That's going to be what Hartwiggy's going to be thinking in his mind right now. Chunky's saying all the medium runners have to pit. Well, not really. If someone like Jenny Gooch is confident with their pace, same with Reptile, get to a point where you can maybe stretch a good lead over those hard runners and then just hope that you got good pace on the hards. But the fact is, hard versus hard tyre, boy, that's where I now see your point, where hard versus hard tyre, jeez, rough it's going to be. Unless these drivers hope for another safety car to go their way and maybe go maybe come in early on set of mediums, I don't know. It's going to be tough to see. It's Jenny Gooch versus Broken Reptiles. Strategy has opened the door wide open in this Grand Prix. Chris and Goats for Life are in a prime position right now, but lap 8 of 35 now. Let's see what feats can unfold here. Reptile and Jenny Gooch. Green Goats behind, but Green Goats will most likely get a DQ or some sort of penalty after the race due to starting on the wrong tyre. Hartwiggy and Footballer are the only two drivers with penalties right now, so Hartwiggy's going to be very patient. He doesn't get another one. Let's watch what's going on in the back here at the moment. Little T and Muckpin. Little T trying to get close here to It's Your Boy. Going to try and look for it here at turn 4. Meanwhile, the 2 and Sparky and Edge going out here for P9 and P10. And now Hartwiggy trying to look for the move here. Kruger! There was almost contact. And I'll tell you this right now. Hartwiggy just... This is no offence to Hartwiggy, but sometimes I feel like when Hartwiggy's under pressure, he makes mistakes. He gets a little bit impatient with moves. That's what I've seen this season. He came in contact with his teammate at Netherlands. He's had a few of those instances throughout the season where he just gets a little bit impatient. You're just going to... In his strategy right now, with probably better pace, you got to be patient. The move will come to you. Not go for unnecessary moves. As Jenny Gooch does the fast stop of the race. Kurudakama maybe sending a message to Hartwiggy saying, I'm not going to make this easy for you. As Fort Boulevard comes into the lane. I believe there's a drive-through penalty for speed on the safety car, I believe, at one point. So that just shows that now Hartwiggy, the only one with a penalty. This will hurt Hartwiggy being behind Kruder. Green Goats, does he look for it here at turn 4? No, you just turn forward. It's a high risk pass to make. Chris now trying to get past Notorious. Well, keep an eye on the gaps for you between Jenny and Chris, because that could be a factor later in the race to look out for. And the gap between Hartwiggy and Broken Reptile, because boy oh boy, Hartwiggy in this traffic may be hurting him. Car around, it's stroke race. Same corner as before. I think he's hit the deadly curb twice. It could be his arch enemy in this race tonight. Is stroke races at that deadly curb. Chris now trying to get past Goats for Life in a good position as well. Chris looks not enough. And the move at turn 13 can be very ugly as well. So that's why Chris was thinking very smart there. DRS enabled. This is where the chopping of the liver really begins. But you want to get this move done. Reptile, I think, is just sitting in a prime position. He's happy where he is at the moment, because Hartwiggy is behind him. That's what he knows that. As now Chris and Notorious going at it here, side by side, and oh no! What happened? Oh, Chris looks for the move. I tried to do the David Croft joke, but it didn't work. I'll try to do it later. As now Chris gets through the move on Notorious. I'll try to do it later, chat. I tried to do it. I did it wrong. I selected Goats for Life. I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Failed. F in the chat. F in the chat. I did that completely wrong. Oh, dear. As well, look at the margins here. 9.3 seconds. So, and that's not what Two Ahead would want to see, because now Chris has got clean air. Well, wait a minute, Goats for Life looks for the move here on Notorious. Oh, there's contact between the two. Edge says thank you very much, but Goats for Life tries to keep it around the outside. Not enough, and Goats for Life holds on. Here's Hartwiggy looking for the move here on Kurunakama. Can he get this done? No. He might wait for turn 2. I did say before, turn 2 is the better place for a move. Kurunakama loses the rear a little bit. Does Hartwiggy look? No, he doesn't. 2.2 between Jenny Gooch and Broken Reptile up the front. So 3rd, 4th and 5th going at it here at the moment. Kruder trying to get past Green Goats. Hartwiggy trying to get past Kurunakama. Meanwhile, behind, it's your boy Muckpin. Urbangrowth's in there behind us. Urbangrowth looks for the move. No, has to hold back on Muckpin at the moment. Look at this now. Oh, Muckpin struggles with It's Your Boy. It's Your Boy Peak 13. Dutchy, I'm shocked. I'm in shock. It's Your Boy in P13. Oh my goodness me. Is that? Oh my God, it's another safety car. Nichols gone. He's gone right off. I hope that wasn't an intentional retirement. Surely Jenny Gooch and Reptile are in for the hards now. I mean, Chris and Notorious got a free pass. Hartwiggy will come in too. But boy oh boy, Hartwiggy's going to be further in the pack. Notorious is going to lead. Notorious is going to lead this Grand Prix. Conor McGregor leads the Hungarian Grand Prix. Does Jenny Gooch actually... No, sorry, Chris will lead. Sorry. I forgot Chris was ahead. It's Your Boy's retired. Where's he done that? Oh my God. As I was talking good about his race being P13, he does that. Jesus. And Chris will be very nervous now because Jenny Gooch is right behind. So Jenny Gooch didn't miss out. Notorious in there as well. Edge and Little T are ahead of Reptile right now. But what did Edge pit? Huh? What did Edge pit? I mean, I understand why Notorious didn't pit, because Notorious on the hards, and honestly Notorious just stay out. But Edge, why did Edge pit? I mean, if Edge is trying to be him soft, why would you? I don't know. Edge confuses me all the time. Hartwig goes down to P12. But he had to pit because what was the point of him staying out on the set of mediums there? There was really no point. But Muck Pit stays out on a set of soft tyres. I don't know why. Muck Pit probably should have pitted. Paddy Crow open to stay out. Medium runners, I think it's worth to stay out on the mediums. As we just finish up here for a second because, apologies chat, just had to be there for a second. Kritikama comes into the lane. It's actually a change of wing, so did he hit the back of someone maybe? And Chunky saying, what the hell is this race? I agree. I agree. As chat, just stay with us for just a minute. I'll be just a second. We'll stay here with Chris, who is the leader. Just stay with me. I'm actually going to be right back. Sorry, I am back. Jenny Gooch is now your race leader. I do apologise for being missing out there. Just a few things going on here in Mila. Oh, look at this, free wide! The edge, notorious little T. Reptile has to be patient and not get involved in this because this pack looks ugly. And little T looks for the move here. Notorious, Reptile. Oh, be patient, Reptile. Hopefully he gets another time penalty. Could this end badly for Reptile? No, it will not. He holds back here at the moment. Oh boy, could get ugly there. Jenny Gooch leads and is gone. What is going on up ahead? It's pure sex, what we've just seen right there between Little T and Notorious. Just sex. That's just happened. We've just seen some sex. Oh, and someone's around. It's Green Goats. Green Goats around, and Jenny Gooch does the fast up of the race. Jenny Gooch is gone as Little T looks for the move here on Notorious. Paddy Crow closing in on Broken Reptile as now Little T looks for the move. Notorious tries to hold on, but not enough. And now what Reptile's hoping for is that Notorious just lets him go. If I'm Reptile, I'd be dive bombing my teammate. I'd be dive bombing him. Saying, excuse me, fella, let me through. And well, he does. Notorious lets him through, being a good teammate there. And Reptile will now... Got to be careful of those penalties. Penalties could be a big factor at the end of this Grand Prix. Little T's gone off, I think. And now here comes Notorious again. looking for the move. Side by side, there's contact. Side by side through those. Through there, just ends badly for 6 and 7. And that's what's just happened. My God. Hartwiggy now trying to get close here to Mark Pin. Hartwiggy midfield, but Mark... Oh, he's hit the back of him. Is there damage? I don't think there is. No, he has. No, he's okay. Hartwiggy does not have damage. Meanwhile, behind, it's just chaos. Cars going into cars. Everyone's trying to get moves done here in this Grand Prix. Jenny Gooch with another fast slap of the race. Here comes Goats for Life. Oh no, but Grove, there's contact between the two. Here comes Football and Bo. Here comes Kurunakama. What is going to happen here? It's 3 wide. Oh no, it's going to end badly. It's going to end badly. Oh my goodness me. Hold your breath, everybody. Hold your breath. Can Kurunakama look for the move here on his teammate? Can he look for it? No, he can't. He has to hold back. Urban Growth now. Trying to see if he can get close to Notorious and Reptiles on edge. These two were very close together in Britain, and Reptile was frustrated being behind him. Oh, Cruder's out. If that's another safety car, they're going to be all in on mediums, I think. Not even a virtual. Wow. Not even a virtual. We've had 2 safety cars and 1 virtual here tonight. Would they be all in a mediums? I don't think so. Lap 16, it was like lap 20 that the safety car came out. Boy, oh boy. So that's just, something must have went down because Kruder was in such a big pack. Or maybe he just spun. That part of the track, you could spin pretty easily. Look at this pack. This pack is hungry to make moves on each other. Goats now trying to see if he can get by, but meanwhile at the front, Reptile looking for the move. Someone's off! No, never mind. It was just a reflection. I swear it looked like one car went dead left. I swear. Maybe I'm wrong. Meanwhile, Goats for Life in Urban Grove. Oh, Goats is... he was almost gone. Gee, oh gee. That was close. Between those drivers here at the moment. As Paddy Crow now trying to get close here. Hartwiggy with another penalty. This is hurting Hartwiggy in the championship. These penalties. My goodness me, as Baz is saying, Gapper, Jenny. Could be 3 wins in a row here on Wednesday nights for Jenny Gooch. 4.4 seconds. The gap here at the moment. Hartwiggy, Paddy Crow. Meanwhile, Notorious closing in on Muckpin as well behind. Notorious 16 laps on those hard tyres. He needs to hope there's a safety car. Goats for Life with a time penalty. This pack, this is all for P5 right now. That top 3 may be just settled for now. That may be our top 3 unless a safety car. That could change everything. Here comes Hartwiggy on the move here. Oh, what has happened here? It's actually, oh no, it's Edge! Something's happened to Edge! Oh, there's contact between Edge and Little T. Well, they've just really caught up to Edge. I've just missed it. Paddy, Hartwiggy, all close between these two, and Paddy gets through. Hartwiggy gets through, excuse me. On Paddy Crow, my goodness me. As Edge now tries to close up here on Little T for P4, but Little T actually made the move on Edge. Edge's mediums are gone. Well, Edge, that's why you should have pitted, you know. I don't know why he thought staying out on 17 lap old mediums was smart. Especially them being the tyres that you started on. Hartwiggy now waiting for the moment to get past. He scored. That's going to be another warning if he's not lifted off there. My goodness me. Can Hartwiggy go for Edge? Has a moment. Here comes Hartwiggy for the move. Gets it done. And now Paddy Crow is going to be on Edge here. Let's see what goes down. Does Paddy look for it? Does Paddy look for it? And oh no, what happened? We need to know who's ahead. And Paddy through to P6. Thank goodness me, we went straight back to it. Thank goodness. Because gee, Gee, we don't want to be like someone who was directing Monaco, do we? Oh dear. Meanwhile, Urban Growth trying to see if he can get to Goats for Life here for P10. Notorious gets a time penalty. Penalties galore here at the moment. Football and Bow sitting not far behind in P13. 5-second lead for Jenny Gooch. But it could be a big battle on here for P2 in this race between Reptile and V Chris. Green Goats gets a time penalty, but he's down in P14 at the moment. Hartwiggy now's only got his teammate ahead to deal with, but the problem for Hartwiggy right now is he's got 9 seconds. Reptile could take the championship lead in this, in all this. Could very well take the lead. Muckpin is in. 12 laps on Sauce. Very nicely done, sir. Well done. Good job. Hartwiggy through on Little T. So that could change things up a little bit. And now it's 3.6 seconds Hartwiggy needs to get to Reptile. But the important thing for Hartwiggy right now is the gaps he has behind. That's going to be big for him in this race, unless the safety car, which Football and Bow has gone. If there's a late race safety car virtual, that's not going to do much. But it just settles the pack for now. Oh dear, Goats for Life at the back of Notorious. Under VSC. Oh dear. And that's a wing gone. Or is it? Yeah, that's an end plate gone for Goats. Oh dear. Oh dear, that's a shame for him. He was doing not bad here tonight, Goats for Life. Qualified well, just not gone well for him. But yeah, I was trying to say is that Hartwiggy, boy oh boy, if there's a late race safety car, that's going to hurt him. Because he'll bunch up the pack again. But the big thing for him is that a lot of drivers behind him do have penalties. Chris is in. Little T's in. So Chris comes in. Chris is not going to get really much of an advantage from this. Goes on mediums. He's not really going to gain much from that, Chris. But boy oh boy, that's just given Reptile second. So there we go. Jenny with a 6.1 second lead right now. Sparky in P6. Doing a good job, Sparky. Chris down in P8. A bunch of drivers came in then. As Stroke Race now and Muckpin comes through into P11. Bunch of drivers came in on that VSC, but it ended, so it's not really going to gain them much of an advantage. Hasn't really gained Chris much of an advantage, but it's worth the shot. At least the margin's 28.1 seconds to Jenny. Maybe he wasn't happy about those hard tyres. But if a safety car comes out late in the race, I'll tell you this right now, if I'm Chris and a safety car comes out late in the race, I'd stay out. If it's safety comes out about 3 or 4 laps to go, I'd stay out. Because this is a very tough track to pass. And I feel like Chris is one of those guys who could hold that lead. So it'll be interesting to see if that does happen. But Chris South's going to try and look for the move here on Green Goats. Looks for it and gets it done. Through to P7. Sparky P6, by the way. Sparky most likely is going to go up to P4. Because Urban Growth and Paddy Crow have yet to pit. So, superb job from Sparky. Probably one of the best results will be for the season for Sparky as Notorious goes through on Stroke Race for P12. Goats for Life has come in again, I think. Has he? Little T. Oh no, must have had a drive through. Okay. Little T gets a time penalty. A Little T all the way down in P9 at the moment. So Chris, yeah, that's the important thing for him. As I think Stroke Race is hit. No, it's Edge. The Alphas are just not liking turn 5 here tonight. They're not liking turn 5. Boy, oh boy. 5.8 seconds between Reptile and Journey Gooch. I don't think Reptile minds, because right now Reptile will be, as that's a Mercedes, it's Footballer Mo. Man, the victims that we're seeing here at turn 5 on that curb here tonight is just huge. As Chris does the fast lap of the race. This gives you an example, 18.2. And he had probably traffic in that, 18.7. So Chris is going to have an advantage here for a bit. Chris is going to have an advantage. Oh, Jenny with a time penalty. Oh. How's Reptile's got 2 warnings. So Reptile right now, if I'm him, I'd be just taking it steady. Taking it steady, because late race safety car could still maybe win. So we'll wait and see what goes down here, because this will be very interesting to see how it all plays out late in this race. Sparky now trying to close in here on Urban Growth for P5 in this race. Chris is coming at them. But yeah, if I'm Chris, if there's a real late safety car, I'd be staying out. Because those meetings will be not that bad if, say, the safety car came out lap 32. Because, boy, if it came out lap 32, Chris, yeah, definitely staying out in the lead. Jenny stays out. It's 5.5 seconds because Jenny stays out. What am I talking about? Jenny doing very nicely. This little team now close up here on Green Goats here for P8 in the Grand Prix. Green Goats defense, or Green Goats laying little T for a fit? No, Green Goats is fighting it. Green Goats fighting for the move, trying to hold off here, little T. The 2 drivers that are disqualified right now. No, I'm kidding. I'm giving them so much crap. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, little T Green Goats, when you watch this back. Love you both. I'm sorry for giving you a stink. I apologise. But they're still fighting for the position, fighting hard. Green Goats fought for that hard, but just couldn't get it done on little T. As Goats for Life now does the fast lap of the race. Chris could do another fast lap, but he just can't get past Sparky and Urban Growth. It's a virtual. Edge is in, out. Edge is in, Jesus. Top 3 have missed the pit lane. Paddy, though, will be just licking his lips right now. So will Urban Growth, because my goodness me, I'd be on softs right now if I'm Paddy. I'd be on softs. If he's confident enough, though, if he's confident enough to make it to the end on softs, I'd go softs. He does. Ooh, it's on for Paddy. He's going to be behind little T, though. Green Goats comes in. To be honest, though, it's now... Oh, look at this! Urban Growth and Sparky. Oh, there's contact. Chris is going to be patient here. Chris is going to be patient, because these two are having a ding-dong battle. Chris has just got to be patient. No way. Sparky looks for it. Looks for it. Turn 4 and he got it done. He got it done. Hats off. Even though the defending between those two were whoa. Between the two were whoa. Hats off to the both Urban Growth there as well for lifting off there. I say before, I say it again. I say there's a time and a place for hard racing and defending, but knowing when to let the other car through when you know you have to, that's good. That's a great driver. That's a good driver when they know to not just really attack it. And Urban Growth's in. To know when you're not really up there, it's smart. So fair game there to Urban Growth and Sparky. Paddy Crow now looking for P4 here, but Chris now looking for P4 himself. Sparky can't get it done. Sparky in the top 5 right now, but yeah, Paddy Crow going to be one to watch here. But a fault for Patty will be he's got to get through cars. That'll be his problem. Urban Growth comes in on soft tyres. The issue for Chris right now is gaining time, but look at the gap right now. It's a big gap. It's about 30 seconds. He's lost a lot of time being in that traffic. Has Chris lost a lot of time. Little T though on Sparky. Close between these two at the moment. Oh, and Chris gets a time penalty. Does Little T look for it? Looks to the inside, gets it done. Sparky knew he was coming through, and Sparky very nicely lifted off there. He could maybe try to get it back here on him here under DRS if he can. There's under 10 laps to go in this Grand Prix. It looks like the top three has settled unless we see a late race safety car. Paddy Crowe with the fastest lap of the race. He'll be hoping that his teammate lets him by. Because right now, well, to be honest, Paddy Crowe's in a good position for good positions because he doesn't have a penalty. Stroke race, Reptile and Paddy and Muckpin don't have penalties right now. They could move up through the field if a late race safety car happens. What does Paddy Crowe do? He's gonna hope that his teammate lets him through. Even though Paddy's in reserve anyway, so it's not really gonna matter to him for Sparky. But sometimes, even though you're teammates, you still want your teammate to help you out. Sparky gets a time penalty and lets him through. So Paddy Crowe now will march towards Little T and Chris for P4 in this race. So lap 28 of 35 here at the Hungarian Grand Prix. 6 seconds to gap between Journey Gooch and Reptile. Journey Gooch has 3 seconds worth of penalties. Hartwiggy has 9 seconds worth of penalties. Chris has 3 and Little T, I believe, has 6. But I believe as Stroke Race gets a time penalty, there will be a post-race penalty for Little T. Green Goats. And who else? I forget who else will get one as well. Muckpin, yes. They will get a penalty. Most likely a big one. I don't know if it'll be a disqualification or not. But it will be a big penalty for them. So, right now you probably say Paddy Crowe's up there. And same with Sparky. So, look out for that later with the results. As things stay steady as she goes at the moment. So we still got 7 to go here at the Hungarian Grand Prix. Stroke races come in after 15 laps on those medium tyres. Stroke race now just trying to push. Stroke race trying to. What am I saying? Jesus Christ! I don't know why I mentioned stroke race there. Goes for life. Gets a time penalty. Oh, Muckpin's in the wall. Another one to the wall. It's Notorious. Another one in the wall another one in the wall at turn 5. My God, how many are there going to be? Boy, if there's a late race safety car, that's going to heat things up. What the top 3 will do, because here's the thing. It's going to be a game of cat and mouse. Because these 3 have such a margin over 4th. If a safety car came out, boy, that would just open this race up, and these drivers would just have to determine who's going to do what. That would be fascinating if that happens. Boy, oh boy. Oh, I kind of love to see it. But we've got 3 laps to go before that safety car possibility will end. Paddy Crowe now trying to close it up here a Little T. Paddy Crowe right now is in a good position for P4 after starting last. So Paddy's done superb in this race to come up through the field, through the drum. 6 DNS in this Grand Prix right now. What can Paddy do? Can he make this move? Little T defends. Paddy's just got to be patient with this move. Just be patient. You'll see that Chris has the penalty up ahead. You know, if he can get past little T, he can get closer to Chris for P4 in this race. So 7.2 between Jenny Gooch and Reptile. 1.7 between Reptile and Hartwiggy. But Hartwiggy has 9 seconds worth of penalties, so Hartwiggy is going to stay in P3. Oh dear, if that's... Is that on the exit? Has he done an It's Your Boy? He has! He's done an It's Your Boy! Wow! It's not a safety car. I thought it was for a second there. I was like, is it a safety car? Because if that was a safety car, gee, this top 3 would just... Oh, it would go insane. Because these 3 would play Paddy Cat. What? Well, I was about to say if they're going to play Paddy. How old am I? 26 in a couple of months' time. Send your alcohol to this address. Send me alcohol for my birthday, this address. Don't drink, kids. Uncle Dutchy will agree in the chat. Don't drink. Oh dear. Paddy though still staying where he is at the moment. He might just stay steady here and hope he can get by Chris for 4th. Maybe. At 31 of 35 in this Grand Prix. As our Urban Growth and Green Goats has gone past Urban Growth for P8. That will change. Mark Finn doing very nicely in the top 10 right now. And Stroke Race is just letting cars through as he is a lap down. So, Hartwiggy P3 at the moment. This is the last lap for a possible safety car in this Grand Prix. It's looking like Jenny Gooch will take it in this race right now. And boy, what a Grand Prix it has been. Next week is the Belgian Grand Prix. And boy, if you think it was wild, it's going to be wild. They're up El Rouge. It's going to be intensity to the max. At Belgium, always a chance of some wet weather, which will happen in F2 because it always rains in the F2 league on Saturday nights. Just ask Roscoe Arb, he will agree to that. So we're still just seeing if Paddy can get close enough for the team, but I don't think he can. I think it looks like he's going to get top 4 here at the moment in this race. By the way, blood happening right now. What? Oh, the blood moon, yes. Well, I'm fucking commentating right now. Thank you. Thanks to Cody's, because I'd be out there looking at the moon right now, but I have to commentate. Actually, let me look out my window. Can I see it out my window? No, I can't. It's on the other side. Fucking fantastic. I blame Dutchy. It's his fault. Nah, stream's over. I'm going to look at the blood moon. Hopefully it's still out. To drink to your heart's content. Well, that's true. Drink responsibly, though. Drink responsibly. You know, us old folks say we just drink like crazy. Don't we, Bazza and Dutchy? We just drink like crazy. Oh dear. Even though I don't know how old you are, Bazza. New to the chat here in FormulaOCE. Welcome to the chat. We're here for tonight, Saturday night, and we're hoping we get someone in for Sunday afternoon. God, we hope so. We definitely hope so right now, as we've got 2 to go in the Grand Prix. Jenny Gooch from Reptile, from Hartwiggy. Hartwiggy closing in on Reptile here for P2 right now. So I'm just waiting to see what will go down here. Paddy Crow's losing time. So it's those tyres starting to hurt. Those soft tyres starting to hurt for him. But it looks like it's going to be a good result for him. I'm going to miss the blood moon, aren't I? I'm going to bloody miss it. For God's sake. Hopefully it's out for... Is it out for long? Is it meant to be out for a good amount of time? I hope so. Hopefully it's not like a 5-minute thing. Jeez. I love that shit. I don't know why. I just love that type of shit. It looks cool as hell. I'm into all that type of shit. I think it's cool as hell. Heartwiki's under a second year Broken Reptile. The one thing Heartwiki does not want to do is have a collision here with Reptile. Because, boy oh boy, that would not be good for Heartwiki's Grand Prix, and Reptile could still send him to the Stewards for it. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think Heartwiki will play it sensibly and just take the points for now, because it will be a 3-point lead for Broken Reptile in the championship. A 3-point lead with 6 rounds to go. F2 Saturday night, and here Wednesday night, it's very close in the championship. But, you know, Sunday afternoon, not so close. Just, you know, just saying. As Notorious gets the fastest up in the race. Look at this now. Oh, Heartwiki thought about it. He doesn't need to pass him, no. Oh, has a slide. He's pushing too much. You don't need to push, Heartwiki. You got P3. Take it. But meanwhile, Jenny Gooch, what a result. Under pressure a little bit in that race, but 3 in a row. And Jenny Gooch gets to finally be interviewed by me. Podium interviews in just a matter of moments. Stay tuned with us as Jenny Gooch comes around the last corner. Jenny Gooch wins the Hungarian Grand Prix. Reptile and Heartwiki, the 2 championship protagonists. Second and third, Reptile just showing off to Heartwiki, saying, I got you this week, son. I got you. I got the move for you, done. As Chris now, P4, could have been a podium, but I think Chris went for a different strategy on that virtual safety car. He's only a reserve here anyway, so he just went for it. Chris gets to P4, Little T P5, but that will change because of didn't put the right tyres on. Little T P6. Sparky, shout out to Sparky, doing a superb job in the points. P7, well done to Sparky. Good job for him. Could be a P6, depending what this penalty will be for Little T at the end of it. Green Goats now comes around the last corner. He'll get P8. Urban Growth will get P9. Mark Pin will get... I don't mind me, I was just being told about the moon. Paddy Crow with the driver today, I'll agree with that. It's just started. Okay, yeah. I was just being told that the moon was just starting, so I better get my driver, because it's bloody cold out there. Oh, we've got a fire going anyway. So I'll invite the top 3 for real quick pony interviews, because Richie wants to see this moon. Reptile probably won't join, but I'd still want to hear Jenny Gooch on the podium. Alright, let me invite Jenny Gooch, Reptile, if he wants to join, he doesn't have to, and Heartwiki. There's the results for Oxygen Thief after the race. Fastest up of the race goes to Notorious. And, what? About 14, 15 drivers DNF'd, so crazy race, to say the least. As we're joined now by Heartwiki and Jenny Gooch. Heartwiki, P3, talk us through it. Managed to get on the podium in the end though, so yeah, talk us through it.
Qualifying was I think it was good. It showed we had the pace. We're right up there with Jenny, who's been very quick all weekend, and good start. I just think we had the wrong strategy. I think the softs wasn't really the way to go, and I just made my moves based off what the top two were doing to try mimic what they were doing, and in the end, I think that strategy cost us, and the penalties too, which I think some were a bit odd. I did lift off and lose a lot of time, but yeah, no. Apart from that, I mean, well done to the two ahead. But yeah, I felt like we have definitely the pace to contend for the win, but yeah.
Yeah, P3 still at the end though, with 6 rounds to go. So well done, P3. Reptile P2, talk us through it. I'm pretty sure I don't know if the safety car really helped you out to be in a good position in the end then, but still P2, and I'm sure you'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely, I'll take it. Safety cars were doing my head in though. Safety car after safety car. But it is what it is. Good pace by Jenny Gooch, too quick, way too quick. We get bad luck with the penalties, otherwise I think you would have had me. You were catching me pretty quickly.
Yeah, well done, P2. Next week to Belgium as Jenny Gooch. P1, another win here on Wednesday nights. Talk us through it, in your point of view, with the safety cars and all. Just talk us through it. Yeah, it was one of those things. The safety cars just changed the strategy, and I was kind of hoping for a safety car at the end there because I think that would have been very interesting to see which one of the three of you would have come in for Sols. But that didn't happen. Grats on the win. What's your thoughts on Belgium next week? Any three of you?
Yeah, I'll go then. I'll go. I was waiting for someone else to go. Belgium. Yeah, a lot of opportunities, I think. I think it's going to be a very important Grand Prix. So can't wait to see what lies ahead.
Right, so we've been through for 135 minutes because Cody's decided to say fuck you, fuck us all. So, anyway, folks, see you next week for the Belgian Grand Prix. Don't forget Saturday night where it will rain for the Hungarian Grand Prix, like it always does in F2. And then Sunday afternoon, hopefully we've got someone to stream it. Friday might stream it, I don't know. But yeah, join us for the Belgian Grand Prix next week. And I'm off to go watch a Red Moon. Goodbye.
See you around like a bummer.